Welcome to Dr. Fitness and the Fat Guy's Wellness Minute. I'm the Fat Guy, Lee Cantor. Today, Dr. Adam Schaffer and I'm going to give you skinny on wellness, health, diet, exercise, or weight loss. Isn't that right, Doctor?
That's right, Lee. And today we're going to talk about why onions make you cry when you cut them. Now, onions have been around for a long time, Lee. They've been around since
The 50s.
Even longer than that, from the Roman gladiators. They used to rub the onions on them before they went into combat. So they've been around a long time. We've taken onions, we pickle them, we grill them, we caramelize them, we do all sorts of things. We love them in salads. But there's a fact that when you cut them, when they're fresh, you start to cry. Now, why is that? Well, it seems that there are enzymes that rupture in the cells, and when you cut them, they release a chemical. They're known as allanase enzymes. And when you cut them, they release something called the synthase, the LF, which is known as the lacrimal factor, which means to cry, the lacrimal glands, and it releases an enzyme called the LF synthase enzyme. Now, apparently,
Fascinating.
Isn't that good stuff? Don't you like that?
So
now,
what does this chemical do? Just hurt your eyes?
well, right, it makes us cry. But now you'll say, well, why does that not happen with, like, let's say, garlic or leeks or shallots, things that are in the onion family as well? And apparently they do. They have the same chemicals, these sulfenic acids, when you cut them, but they have a lot less, fewer of this LF synthase enzymes.
So onions have the most?
Onions have the most, absolutely. So is there a way that you can avoid crying when you're cutting onions, so you don't go through this whole process?
Is there a way?
Yeah, absolutely.
There is a way.
If you chill or you slightly freeze the onions before you cut them, it'll change the chemical reactions and reduce the gas that's released. So, or you can just refrigerate them about 30 minutes before you're about to cut them, and when you do that, it'll cut down on the amount of enzyme that's released. Now, the other thing too is you can cut them real fast. Cut them, get them, chop up real quick.
Wear goggles.
That was you looked at my things. You can wear goggles. Absolutely.
Who would wear goggles? Have you ever seen Emerald wearing goggles?
You put a pair of goggles in your kitchen. Put them on the one of the handles hanging down, so you know that instead of going to the pool, you're going to put them on to make sure that you slice onions. The other thing you can do is chew gum while you're chopping. If you chew gum, what's going to happen is you're going to breathe through your mouth. There's going to be less fumes that are going to go in through that are going to go up to your eyes and cause you to tear. Also, chew gum. You can
how about just buy chopped up onions
or cutting the onions underwater as well. That's another way of changing the reaction, and it prevents the gas from traveling up into the eyes as well.
So you have to be like in scuba gear,
absolutely.
Or just the onions have to be underwater.
If you don't want to cry when you're eating onions, but you should be eating onions. They're good for you.
Remember, Dr. Fitness and the Fat Guy, your source for what's true and what's too good to be true in health and wellness. Check us out online at drfitnessandthefatguy.com for inspiration, education, and motivation. Until next time, keep well.